Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to discuss how can you personalize or customize your outreach email using the Clay or the Claygen, the Clay AI. So for that reason, actually, it totally depends on your requirement, exactly what you want. So in this particular case, actually, I'm going to show you from a recruiter perspective. For example, you're a recruiter and you found a job opening in a particular company, and you want to reach out to the HR manager to offer your placement services because you have a candidate and you want to offer them the services. So there are many ways. There is no standard procedure. There are many ways you can customize this. So it totally depends on you exactly what you want, what outcome you want to achieve. But mostly I understand you want to tell the HR manager that, okay, you read somewhere that, okay, they're looking for XYZ person with the ABC experience, and you have the candidate and you want to reach out to them. So how do you do it, like really the personal way? It's just not copy pasting like in a bunch of email and just sending out to them that, hey, look, we have these kind of people, if you're interested, like we can help you placing these candidates in your business. So this is not the case here. Here we're talking about the very specific, very personalized, what exactly they want to listen. And when they read your email, they will get to know that, okay, you read their full job description 100%. So this is what we're going to do in this demo. So as you can see, I have a table already ready with some information. For example, the company name, job title, job description, job location, salary, job URL. Then I have company name, domain, the HR manager details, and everything, their work email and everything. Okay. So what we need, there is one piece of information exactly we still need to find out because it is missing the core requirement of the job or the core technology of the job. So what I mean by this, if I give you an example, it will be better and you'll have a clear understanding on this. So if you read this example, all this yellow is the personalized field actually. Okay, name is a common personalized field. This is the job title, senior backend engineer. London is the location. The most important thing is this is the part, Node.js and AWS microservices, because this has to come from the job description. And you cannot put the whole job description in your email, right? And rest of the things you have to write manually. So this is the one way of doing it, but there are other ways. The complete AI way is doing it. I am going to explain you once we are done with this. All right. So what we need and what we don't have. We have pretty much every field we need, but the only thing we don't have this part, the core requirement of the job description. So let's find this through using AI. Already I have done mine. For example, if you look at this one, the core technology required. So as you can see, they're talking about the technology that they're looking for. So this is what you also need to extract from your job description. This is very important. So how are we going to do it? Use AI for this. So, and we're going to write a simple prompt. Can you please read the job description and tell me the core technology requirement employer is looking for. I want you to find something very specific, and return that in a separate column. Return that in a separate column. For example, this is the example. So I'm just going to copy paste it from here. For example, this is the one. Okay. I want to send cold outreach email to the hiring manager. So manager to offer my placement service. By reading the email, they should know, they should feel that I read complete job description. I want output in a separate column. All right, now Clayagent is going to generate the prompt. Anyway, I already done mine just to show you guys exactly how to craft this, so you'll have a better understanding. Okay, so as you can see, it's already there. It is still here. It is all right. The Clayagent has generated its own prompt, but the instruction I gave you the instruction, right? So he said this is this, blah blah blah, all these things, separate column and everything. So fields, cold outreach email. No, we don't need an email, by the way. It is asking to write the email as well, but this is not what we want. But it is, we need only the core technology requirement. So you get the idea, right? So if I delete this one, okay, I don't remove output. I don't need this output. I need only this output. Core technology requirement. Okay. Now save, run for the 10 rows and see what happened. We don't need email. We just need this. I think let's see if it is coming with the email or not. All right. So it is, as you can see, it's already started populating core technology field. So what they're looking for exactly. So now based on this information, like, you can craft your own personalized email. I'm going to show you like, how we're going to do this. So what I found here, let me delete this, otherwise like it will be confusion. So okay, let me delete this, what I found. Let me delete this as well. All right. So now we have the core technology that they're looking for and the core technology requirement. Okay. And the cloud native automation. All right. Okay. So now we're going to craft our email. So what we're going to do is come in this column, use message, and you can give it a name. You can hide the preview. You give it a name if you want to give it a name. For example, okay, I'm giving it a YT demo. So we can start customization from the subject line itself. So if you want to say, okay, for example, question about job title, for example, okay? Question about job title for the company name. So this, we found the subject line. Then we come to the body. So what happens in the body, it will take quite a lot of time to type this. So for example, if we copy this one, and we paste it here, and then for example, we say, we customize it here, like hi name of the people, I came across the job description for this senior backend engineer. For here, what we're going to do is, now you get the idea, right? We give here the job title in London, in the location, and wanted to reach out directly. I noticed that, okay, give an enter. Okay, I noticed that you will emphasize experience with, so you have to read it exactly, because I'm just doing it for the sake of doing. So you have to read it, and you have to, so here we can give it core, for example, core technology requirement. We recently placed a several backend engineer, then again, job title with similar skill, set up the fintech startup. This is the reference that you are giving, what you have done. And I have a few standout candidates in mind who could be a strong fit. This is done. And then would you be open to quick look at their profiles? And then you can give here's the job I'm referring to. You can give a job link, I think, job URL. So you can give it a job URL. And if there is someone else the point of contact for this role, please feel free to redirect me. And then best, that's it, finish. So this is one of the way you can do it. Okay. So once you do this, once you finish this, then you can simply save it. Now you can see it is creating the messages. So all the messages that we ask, it is creating all the messages. It is free. We don't have to pay anything to the AI credits or anything like this. Okay. So it generated the subject line, it generated the body. You can see the subject line, question about cloud engineer for William Hills, and then it is saying this name, and then it is going to exactly customize, like, what we ask, like, so this paragraph and everything, like, you can customize your own. So this is just to give you an idea. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. And once you do it, like, it's up to you. Now you need to take an action. And if you want to export it, you can export it. wherever you want. You want to download as a CSP, you want to connect with the external email senders like Smartlead or Instantly or Lemlist, whatever you want to do, you can do it from here. So this is the one way of doing it. So now let's do it another few way, like, quickly. If I go here, if you write this right email, if you go to the right email, you'll see there are a lot of actions are there. I'm not going to do all of these, just I'm going to show you quickly. You can see use job title to write email first line. So this is also you can do from here. You can give it a title. Which one is your job title? Summary. Okay, where it is going to the summary. So you have to click create a table, and this is where they're going to send this summary. Then use job openings to write email first line. Use job title. Even this is the same things you can try from here. And also even the subject line, use company mission to write email first line. Even if you go to the subject line, you can do the subject line as well. Let me show you. All right, write a brief subject line. AI can help you write the subject. Give it an email copy, for example, what we save now, and it can generate the subject line for us. Okay. Now the another best way is using complete AI to create this email copy. So this is what I wanted to show you over there. Here we're giving a complete context, like, we're not writing anything manually as we did in the previous example. Okay. So what we're doing here, we're giving a context, we're giving a full context. Then we're telling the objectives. You can pause the video and you can read it. The most important part is the 3-part instruction that we are giving. So listen carefully. What it is, we're telling they begin the email by mentioning the role the hiring manager is recruiting for. Clearly summarize the main goal of the position based on description. Mention the job title, location, and include job link in the listing. In the second paragraph, we are saying identify a realistic hiring challenge for this role based on what's expected of the candidate in description. Mention specific tech or soft skill challenge if relevant. And third one is the CTA. So this is the core of our instruction basically. Okay. So now let me show you, and then it's a general one. Keep it a maximum of 100 words. Keep the message concise and relevant. Personalized, blah blah blah. All these things. Okay. And also giving an example. Okay. So if I copy it from here, the previous one, as you have seen, I just copy paste and then I change the dynamic fields. But this one, this is not the case. I'm going to copy all of it. I could copy all of it. Come here. Go to action. Type for the clay agent. I think we don't need the clay agent here. We need the use AI. Use AI. Paste it. And now let it generate. It will generate again, or we can continue also, like, but let it generate. So it will connect all these dynamic fields. We don't have to do anything manually. Okay. Otherwise, our prompt is completely ready. We can still save and we can run it. Okay. So let it generate. Guys, this is what I do for a living. So if you're a recruiter or you're a recruitment agency, and if you want to implement Clay in your business or any type of automation in your business, please do get in touch. I'll see what can I do for you guys and how can I help you. All right. Okay. So as you can see, it has connected everything. Like, we don't have to do anything. It has connected every field, the name, the company name, job title, the location, the URL, and it has given the example and everything. So it has created everything. Now we need to save, and we need to save and run 10 rows. Okay, I'm doing the 10 rows only. There is no point I use so many credits. So as you can see, it started generating the email. Oh yes, I think I forgot to put about the subject line, but that's okay. As you can see, it has generated already. So let's see what it is. Guys, there is nothing fixed. Like, there are a lot of variables are there. You can change it. You can write it. For example, if I edit this column, you see the GPT model. You can play around this model, like, what is good for you. Because I think I used GPT 4.1, and then there are 4 mini, and then there are a lot of other variations. The GPTs are there. So you can play and you can see exactly what working best for you. So in this case, let's have a quick look and see what it is. It's saying, hi, Neil, so you're hiring a cloud engineer for William Hill in Leeds to help drive your AWS-based platform next stage, focused on automation, reliability, and rapid deployment. So this is the listing it is saying, they're referring to. I imagine this is the one. The second, I imagine the real challenge is finding engineers fluent in this, and abilities who can also collaborate seamlessly in this. I have pre-screened cloud engineer candidates with hands-on experience in these areas, ready to contribute from day one. Happy to share a few standout profiles, or open to quick chat. If this is not your role, could you point me to the right person? So, if you are a recruiter, you definitely understand the value of this level of customization. So what you think, like, if you want to do it manually, like, how long it's going to take? Absolutely, it's going to take, like, probably your whole day to craft, like, 20, 30 emails like this. So now with the idea, like, what is possible using the Clay and the Clay agent and the automation and everything. So if you have any requirement, anything like this, please get in touch, and me and my team will assess your situation, and we'll see, like, on how we can help you. So once it is done, you need to go to action, you need to export it. You can export, you can download it, you can send to external databases like Claybuild, Google Sheet, your CRMs, or maybe email sending tools also like Smartlead and Salesforce and everything. So now you get the idea, right? So you can take in the Notion as well. I think you can put the Slack as well. So you can put pretty much everything you want. So this is it, guys. Like, you always come to the enrichment, you play around it, you will find a lot of other options, like how you can do the customization. So I don't want to prolong this video too long. It's already too long. And this is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope you like this